Our Minister of Defense is ready to preach about the defensive players to watch in the Peach Bowl.
Man, that Jonathan Allen, that boy is good. But we're going to get to him in a moment. We got to start with the big cog right in the middle of that Washington Huskies defense, and that's Vita Vea, 6'5", 332. There's a reason the Huskies led the Pac-12 in total D, scoring D, and rush D. Watch this big guy right there over the guard. You see that guy going to one knee? Man, that's not supposed to happen in big-time college football when you're going up against that type of mass. And then he slams the quarterback. I thought that was illegal, only at the NFL level. You better check that when you get up there because you may be a first-round pick. Here again, walk the guard back to the quarterback. This is impressive. 5 sacks on the season, 35 tackles. This guy's going to be a huge key if Washington is make any hay versus that Alabama offense. Now, Jonathan Allen, 3 instruments where he can play 4 or 5 different positions along that defensive line for the Crimson Tide. He was outstanding, 8.5 sacks. He had 2 fumble returns, 4 touchdowns. You guys got agility out of this world for a gentleman of his size. You love that. And look at all these stats Alabama led the nation in. Too many to name, but we're going to give you a couple. Always rush defense. They're right there at the top. Total yards per game, first down. Come on, Alabama. Let somebody else get some glory, right? I mean, what a way to run defense there for Nick Saban and his Chargers, and it all starts with Mr. Allen up front. Back to you, Brent.
Well, and at the back end, as we talk about your impact players here, pretty good guy in that secondary for Alabama as well in this Peach Bowl.
When you got a good front, you also got some good secondary. Mika Fitzpatrick, a guy that's about 6'1", 205 pounds, has good hips. He can run and all those things that Coach Saban loves, but here's what you love, guys. Excellent hands. He goes up like a receiver. When he catches the football, he looks like a running back. Takes this one all the way back from the end zone. But again, this guy has 5 interceptions this year, 7 pass breakups. How about a forced fumble? Picks up fumbles. These guys score. They just don't turn the ball over. They pick it up and go.
How about a track star on the other side in terms of impact players?
This guy got hurt and learned a lot while he was sitting and watching. You talking about taking everything in. This guy's 4.25 burner, speed. Some track guys can't play football, but this guy can. Look at the concentration, the eyes, the good route running, precision. Excellent job of creating separation and going to get the football. 76 catches, over 1,100 yards.
How do these impact players in these massive games impact the game, Coach?
Well, they impact the game by getting the ball back to their offense. There's one thing about staying on the field, but these guys had 81 3-and-outs. That means everybody works together as a unit. They're impact players. They get the ball. They turn it over. Here, offense, you take over.
And when you got guys like Ross on the outside, Chico McClatcher, that receiving core is dynamic.
Jake Browning's going to need these guys to stay on the field. You're going to need explosive plays. John Ross can do that.